And she'll be like, no. Why would you?
Yeah.
Because it will bring a lot of changes in their life. And
They will accept the new ideas.
Yeah.
That's why their nations are like so high up and we're down there. Yes.
The society which doesn't welcome change, newness, no?
Yes.
What are the possible sufferings of all humans who are living in that society? True.
Maybe the new method you'll think of will be more beneficial.
True.
Like what else is left when the creativeness, the new ideas are not accepted in our education system? What is left behind?
What are the factors of this communication gap, the gap you're talking about between the parents, no, that and the children? What are the factors? And is there any solution?
First of all, when we go up to our parents, like imagine a 5-year-old goes up to his parents and tells him or her that, mom, I did a bad thing, okay? And he or she was like scold him or her like so bad.
Yeah.
Like he will like that trauma
Yeah.
will remain in his heart and his mind.
Yeah.
And then next time if he does something bad or even good sometimes, he would never go up to his parents.
True, excellent.
You have broken the bond when you scolded the child.
True. So you are of the point of view that this rebuking the child, scolding the child, and showing anger at the
Mercilessly
child,
beating them sometimes.
beating them, no, that. Okay, so that you are against it, no?
So much.
In all cases, whatever the case is there, the parents should never go for the scolding, no?
No, like you should, like I do sometimes bad things, and
Okay.
this thing I have learned this from my mother.
Okay.
Okay, when I do something wrong, I go up to my mother and tell her, Mom, I did a really bad thing and it
Okay.
happened and I was confused.
Okay.
And rather than scolding me, she was like, it's done. No, don't ever do it again. Like, this is what we can do right now.
Excellent.
It has been done. And you regret it. That's the best thing that you regret doing it.
Excellent.
Now the past is in the past. Don't do it this in the future.
Let bygones be
Be bygones. That's my
Excellent.
mother's past dialogue.
Excellent. Very
Dear
good,
Bitia,
beta. See.
You quoted the example of your mother, and what I could pick from your talk is that the habit of surfing internet is very important, is very useful, and
It should be developed by all the parents by all the parents
Of
that
course. Yes.
what can be the possible advantage of this that surfing.
Listen, I just told you that my mom's knowledge is outdated. So when my brothers were to join the university, okay, none of us know anything about the how should we enter the university, how should we fill out the forms,
Yeah.
and everything. And that's when my mom go up to the internet, searched it, and then she did everything for us.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
These little things help us so much.
Excellent. And it develops you can say that confidence in your mother
Yes.
that it bridges that gap
Of course.
So thank you, beta. That's over to you. The system of education we are having over here in our country, I mean Pakistan, you both are of the point of view that it is very poor, it is outdated, it doesn't that meet the requirement of this century. My question,
our
education system is outdated. What are the factors and how can we improve it? How can we standardize it? Please.
Well, in my point of view, I think it's the second most nation having number of engineers and doctors. They always cram each and everything and don't bother to understand a single thing about their particular subject. The curriculum, we can say that it's not updated. Ask them to study different research articles that are publishing day by day. To me, to change this whole situation, we should teach our children from the grassroots level that it's you to bring the change. Because if you want the change, then you have to go out and ask the government to change the curriculum.
I love that point which he highlighted. That is cramming. See, as a nation we are crammers. We are rote learners. What is the reason?
It is taught in our childhood.
what I could pick from your talk
that there are 2 points basically. First, that this is actually dictating nation. There's a dictation from the parents, no?
Yeah.
There's dictation from the teacher, no? There's dictation by the elders, no? So we are dictated, no, from very early age, no?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if we want our children to select a certain occupation, then there is no choice left for the children, because they are forced to choose certain type of profession. And there are two most highest profession in our country, like doctors and engineers, and nothing else. If a children says to his parent that I want to be a good carpenter, then first of all his parents reaction will, wow, what are you saying?
Yeah.
And it will discourage that children a lot, even though he has the ability to craft many things. But with that discouragement, he will be disheartened and do engineering or do MBBS by hook or by crook.
For the next session, in the next session we shall discuss all these things. No, I am just noting your points, no? Choice of professions. See, whatever I am doing, I do because my father does that. I do because my teacher does that. I do because my mother does that.
Yes,
I am
head
doing
of
because
family
this
who
was a wish of
decides,
my
yeah.
mother, this was a wish of my father, this was a wish of my teacher. So I don't exist. No? Excellent. No choice. No, I
No
do
choice.
agree. No.
I request my fellow students to research them by self,
Yeah.
because it will bring a lot of changes in their life, and everyone nowadays has access to internet, and due to internet the whole world is a global village in this technological era, and with particular researches they can choose what they want to do.
Excellent. Thank you, beta. Very impressive, Marshall. Please.
In the first part of your talk,
You mentioned 3 points. The first was about counseling, and then you mentioned that bright future that I have planned now to discuss tomorrow,
Okay.
not today. And you also mentioned that education system is very poor. No.
Yes.
See, my question: what do you mean by poverty? No, that how can we say that our education system is poor?
Creativeness in our schools
Yeah.
is not accepted.
Yeah.
Like, what else is left when the creativeness, the new ideas are not accepted in our education system? What is left behind? The same outdated knowledge? That's the biggest point, like because of which our education system is so much poor. If I tell my teacher, Miss, I want to write an essay on my own, not the one you like gave me to learn through, and she'll be like, no. Why would you? I just gave you a copy of that.
Yeah.
You would write what's written on the book, same. You cannot change a single damn word. Okay?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if I wrote like in my own words, the same thing, but in my own words, she will deduct my marks.
Yeah, I agree. See,
the society which doesn't encourage creativity, innovation, how does it damage, affect the people, the society as a whole?
Everybody have the same thoughts. Nobody thinks about like doing something new today.
yeah.
Well, we can do a lot of new things, but everybody's like, no, we're gonna go with the same routine, with
Yeah.
the same things that we have. Like, if someone is injured, nobody's gonna like think of a new method
Yeah.
to give stitches to him.
Yeah.
Everybody is gonna follow the book.
True.
Maybe the new method you'll think of will be more beneficial.
True. So you are the point of view that there's no creativity, and as there's no creativity, there's no newness.
Yes.
There's no newness, no change, no?
Yes.
The society which lacks change,
Yes.
the society which doesn't welcome change, newness, no?
Yes.
What are the possible sufferings of all humans who are living in that society?
They will be left behind
They were left behind.
from the world.
Okay.
They'll be left behind from the world.
Okay, as we are lagging
As
behind.
we are lacking behind, we
Yeah.
all left behind from the world. If we like go and search about the other countries,
Yeah.
they do practical works with the children, and always if a children come up to the teacher and says that, Miss, I have thought about something new,
Yeah.
they will encourage them.
Yeah.
They will accept the new ideas.
Yeah.
That's why their nations are like so high up and we're down there.
True, excellent. Being a teacher now, what would you say? That is her point of view is okay? Is she right in saying that our education system lacks creativity? And as there's no creativity, there's no newness, there's no change. As there's no change, so we Pakistani as a nation, no,
Yep.
we are lagging behind. And there's no comparison of Pakistan with the
Developed
world, no,
countries,
with
yeah.
the developed world.
Yep.
What do you say?
And the confidence that he gained from the idea of that creativity will vanish. There should be some creativity corner in the school or in the even in the classroom. And
Yeah.
you have to publish my work, or you have to show my work to the higher authorities so that they can help me to create bigger things like that. And
Excellent.
it will help a lot to compete with the developed countries, but it need times. And I guess if we start today, then we can compete the developed countries.
Inshallah,
Inshallah.
inshallah. So dear viewers, your point was that whatever the crime we see in the society nowadays,
Yeah.
you linked it with the young age,
Yeah.
with the young
Young
age,
age.
that whatever the crime is being committed by some adult, no, actually it has a direct link with the youth, with the young age.
Yeah,
no?
absolutely.
That the child was not educated, was not trained, no, was not brought up properly, so the result is no, that crime, no,
Yep.
the first thing. And you mention that bright future. So I would love to know in the next session, what do you mean by bright future? And one more thing is that you both mentioned that our society lacks that the choice of profession. So I added so many other things that there's no choice, whether that's a religion, whether that is that political party. We always follow blindly our elders. I was born in some religious family, so I follow the same. I am voting for some political party because my parents used to vote for that. Now the things are changing.
Yeah.
In this particular area. I'm talking about this politics in Pakistan. There's a very positive change, and credit goes to
Imran Khan.
Imran Khan. I do really salute Imran Khan that he has brought
doubt
that
about
change.
that, sir.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So these are the three topics to be discussed now in the coming session. Now in the next session, first, that crime which is being committed nowadays by some adult, so it has a direct link with the young age. Something wrong happened in that particular age. Something was ignored by the elders,
Yeah.
by the parents and the teachers, etc. And second, bright future, and we would love to know that what do you mean by that. And the third thing is that our society lacks choice of profession, choice of
Yeah.
that so many other things. So thank you very much. Really, it was very interesting sessions. Dear viewers, till the next session, bye. See you soon, inshallah. Thank you.